to News Recap here on News Ghana Club. The news is coming to you live from our studios here in Osu. I am Cassandra Sika Wilson. Our top stories this hour. And First Lady of the Republic, Rebecca Akufo-Addo, visited some chiefs and heads of clans in Osu. And Kofi Osafo-Mafo's selection was not due to his affiliation. And APC's presidential candidate Hassan Ayariga has vowed to spend his first night in prison should he be elected as the president of the Republic. We'll tell you the rationale behind his vow. And also in business, 41 shop foreign retailers have been locked up at Swami Magazine. And Sanitation Ministry, together with Zoom Lion Limited, present 5 pickups to security agencies in Kumasi in the Ashanti region. We'll also take you to the international front, where Democratic Congo declares an end to world's biggest missiles attack. We've got details of these and many more coming up shortly. Please do stay. Many thanks for staying with us. Now let's do the news in details. And First Lady of the Republic, Rebecca Akufo-Addo, alongside with the NPP aspirant of the Korle-Klottey constituency, Prince Appiah Deborah, have donated some foodstuffs and assorted items to the chiefs and some heads of clans of the Korle-Klottey constituency. And the items were donated to help them celebrate their annual Homowo festival. Among the items donated were palm nuts, bags of corn, gallons of palm oil, and others. And presidential candidate of the All People's Congress, Hassan Ayariga, has vowed to spend his first night in prison should he be elected as president of the Republic. He said this, noting that his action will be a signal to the citizenry that no person, regardless of their status, would be spared or favored should they be found guilty of any corrupt act. He further noted that under his watch, corruption can easily be defeated. And also, Deputy Finance Minister Charles Edu Boahen has said that the selection of Kofi Osafo-Mafo, the son of the senior minister, as the CEO of the Ejapa Royalties mineral firm was done through a competitive process by an international global headhunting firm known as Conferry. According to him, government wanted a well-qualified Ghanaian as the helm of affairs of the firm, hence led to the selection of Kofi Osafo-Mafo, who is well experienced in minerals dealings and transactions. And now let's do some sanitation stories, where the Ministry of Sanitation and Water Resources, together with Zoom Lion Ghana Limited, have presented 5 double cabin pickup vehicles to the Ghana Police Service and Ghana Armed Forces in Kumasi in the Ashanti region. And the move is to enable personnel of the 2 security agencies to monitor and ensure compliance with environmental bylaws in the city of Kumasi and other parts of the region. And now let's do some stories in tourism, where the Tourism Aid Ghana, a non-profitable organization that is geared towards creativity, innovation, and creating sustainable solutions to curb the challenges confronting domestic tourism in Ghana and the diaspora, will on September 12, 2020 hold its grand launch at the Accra Tourist Information Center. And the first session will commence from 10 a.m. through to 12 p.m. and second session will commence from 12 p.m. through to 2 p.m. Up next is business. Please do stay.
Thanks for staying here with us. Now in business, 41 shops belonging to some foreigners engaging in retail trade at the Swami Magazine industrial area have been locked up. This was part of a nationwide exercise by the Committee on Foreigners in Retail Trade. The committee is undertaking the exercise following the concerns by Ghanaians traders that some foreigners in the retail space unlawfully. The operation was also to enforce Section 27 of GIPC Act 1. And also the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, Mr. Kweku Asuma Cherema, on Monday swore Mr. John Alote into office as the new Chief Executive Officer of the Forestry Commission, replacing the late Kojo Usu-Efrie. Mr. Alote, in his acceptance remarks, expressed gratitude to the President for the honor and pledge to work closely with all stakeholders to achieve the vision and mission in the Commission. And also, the government is set to introduce a new yearly allowance for teachers. This new allowance is being called the Professional Teacher Allowance and will be a one-time payment yearly. Professional teachers will receive 1,200, whilst non-professional teachers will receive 600. The Education Minister, Dr. Matthew Poku-Prempeh, said this allowance will enable teachers to invest in improving and upgrading their skills and keeping abreast with modern trends to assist in improving learning outcomes. And finally, President Vladimir Putin said on Tuesday that Russia has become the first country in the world to grant regulatory approval to the COVID-19 vaccine after less than 2 months of human testing, a move hailed by Moscow as evidence of its scientific prowess. The development paves the way for the mass inoculation of the Russian population, even as the final stage of clinical trials to test safety and efficacy continues. This is all we have for you in business. My name is Yao Ajimanita.
Now let's do some stories on our foreign front, where the U.S. Department of Energy on Wednesday says it will provide $625 million over the next 5 years for 5 newly formed quantum information research hubs as it tries to keep ahead of competing nations like China on the emerging technology. The funding is, however, part of the $1.2 billion year-end marked in the National Quantum Initiative Act in the year 2018. And finally, on our last story in our international news, the authorities in the Democratic Republic of Congo says the world's largest measles outbreak that killed more than 7,000 children has ended. At a press conference in the country's capital, the health minister Londongo says the measles no longer existed in the country. This is all we have on our foreign front. My name is Kelly Foley. Up next is entertainment. Please do stay.
Thanks for staying. Now let's do some entertainment news. According to Evan, Eno Baroni deserves the Best Rapper Award. The hip life artist and rapper Edem Heto, popularly known in showbiz as Edem, has suggested that the Best Rapper of the Year at this year's 2020 VGMA should be awarded to Eno Baroni. He believes Eno has really worked hard, and since only few females are in the industry, that will motivate the rest. He revealed this during an interview with Nana Romeo at Accra FM. Meanwhile, the upcoming VGMA would be crowned with a concert in honor of our frontline health workers. Now, let's do our last story. According to Stephanie Benson, men who can't handle you will settle for weak and easy. The Uncle Obama hitmaker Deborah Vanessa, popularly known in showbiz as Sister Debbie, turned 36 on Tuesday, 25th August 2020. Due to this, the UK-based Ghanaian international singer Stephanie Benson pinned her a message on Twitter. According to Stephanie Benson, she believes men who can't handle Sister Debbie will settle for any who comes in weak and easy. Meanwhile, some social media users believe Stephanie was actually throwing punches to Sister Debbie's seat ex. This is all we have for you on Entertainment Segment. I am Nana Adjoa Enyimfua. stories are coming your way with the news bulletin proudly produced by Ambulance Media Communications. And please do well to follow us on all our social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, all at News Ghana Club. And please do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I am Cassandra Sika Wilson. Please do have a wonderful evening.